Today, we're taking you to the sun-soaked picturesque paradise of southern Portugal.
Good morning from sunny Algarve. Yesterday, after spending 2 days in Lisbon, we took train to Faro, and from there we drove our rented car for around 1 hour and we got here. This is a beautiful city of Portimão.
Algarve is famous for its world-class photogenic beaches. And in today's video we will show you all the best photo spots in Algarve, so I'm very excited about that. We will also figure out together, is it worth to visit Algarve in the low season.
We started our day at Praia das Três Irmãos. This is an absolutely stunning beach and definitely a paradise for photographers. It has many unique, beautiful rock formations, so you can get different, amazing photographs here.
Praia dos Três Irmãos actually consists of several small bays. If you want to get the most out of this place, visit it at low tide. You can then walk between the small beaches and explore the caves, what's impossible during high tide.
Today in the morning, the tide was at its peak, so we couldn't get to the beach and we couldn't get our shots. So we're planning to come here one more time, and meanwhile today we're going just to explore the beach and have a rest here.
Choosing to stay in Portimão turned out to be a great decision. It placed us right in the middle between all the places we planned to visit. After lunch, we set our sights towards the west, eager to capture a breathtaking sunset on another beach. We just finished shooting here, and this is probably the best beach I ever visited in my life. I was able to test out all the focal lengths from 24 to 200 and I had so much fun. It's a pity that sunsets can't be longer. Anyway, it's a great ending to our first day in Algarve. Later that day, we returned to spend the night in our hotel in Portimão. But we didn't have much sleep as we woke up early to see the sunrise at Marinha Beach. Marinha Beach is often named as one of the most beautiful beaches in the country, and even in the whole Europe. We weren't disappointed. Today we planned to take some drone shots with a very small subject, so we went along the cliffs to find a good place for it. And just when we got the right spot, the sun started to rise from above the horizon, so the timing was perfect. After catching the first light in the cliffs, we quickly went down to the beach to do the same.
It's time for us to get some breakfast and have some good rest before our next spot. On our way back, we stopped at Carvoeira to visit famous Algar Seco. It's a very cool place to visit if it's on your way.
Albufeira was a place we were incredibly excited to visit. The town's charming narrow streets create a unique and picturesque atmosphere that we fell in love with. From here, we were just a few minutes away from our next location. Valésia Beach left us with a mixed feeling as we couldn't capture its photogenic essence. Despite a touch of disappointment, we returned to Portimão and set our alarms to catch the sunrise the next day.
We didn't have high expectations when heading to Camilio Beach, but once again we were positively surprised. The beach was very small and surrounded by cliffs from all around, which worked as a perfect frame for drone photos. The next beach was just a few minutes away.
Today in the morning we visited 2 places, Praia do Camilho and Ponta da Pedaço. It was definitely a great choice as both places are absolutely beautiful. The sun is too strong already, so that's it for today's morning photo shoot. Let's go and get some breakfast.
Our first plan was to have a quick breakfast and go to swim. But when you have a coffee with this view, you just can't hold yourself from grabbing the camera. Algarve is full of small coastal villages, and just a stone's throw away from Portimao, we visited the beautiful town of Ferragudo. With its narrow streets and whitewashed houses, Ferragudo has earned its reputation as the most picturesque village in the whole Algarve. Our time in Ferragudo was brief, as we made the decision to revisit Cordoama Beach once more. This is our third day in Algarve and third sunset. So far we were blessed with wonderful weather, but the good fortune can't last forever.
Today we got to our favorite beach in Algarve, but the weather is pretty gloomy and cloudy, so it's a perfect excuse for us not to shoot anything, just rest and enjoy this moment at this beautiful beach.
How are you?
Very tired, but that's the last morning, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yay! How do you feel the last day?
Oh, very promising. The water is way further, less time. Tide is low, but it's gonna get only higher, so gotta get going. Once again, we are at Praia dos Tres Irmãos, and it was so worth it to come here again. As you remember, we came here on the first morning, and the tide was very high, so we couldn't even access the beach. Today, the ocean was still very high, but we managed to get to the caves and take some of our favorite photos from this trip. We would love to visit this place again during low tide, as I know the beach is getting wider and it gives you more opportunities for creative compositions. But this will have to happen during our next visit. During our trip, we visited some of the popular places in Algarve and some of the less known too.
There are so many amazing places here that we're sure we're gonna come here again.
Coming in March was a great idea. As it's a low season in Algarve, there aren't too many people, so we had all of the places we visited just to ourselves.
The weather here is great too. During the day it's very hot, the mornings and evenings are a bit chilly, the water is a bit cold, but it doesn't have to stop you from coming here and enjoy Algarve.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.